this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. First and 10. Let's go. On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. The man in motion is Watson. On second down, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be second and goal. From the gun, it's Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it's going to lead to fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Love to throw on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The man in motion is Watson. A second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Love to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Owens. Here's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through it.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
18 rep. Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. To throw is Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Love. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
On the return, it's Carter. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Williams. That one incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That complete to Swift. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jayden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down. The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were, Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, a run with Lloyd. Whoa! A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, here's 2nd and 9. Love to throw. That's complete. It's Lloyd. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Love. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. DeAndre Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. Go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Down the right sideline. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he will score. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Dobbs headed in motion. On 2nd down, Love. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 ready.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Bears first down. Now Swift. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Second and 7. Moore going in motion. On second down, it's Williams. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
19 tight. Here we go.
On first down, it's Love. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Kevin Byers that time to make the play. Side, it's complete. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down.
Now Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Let's go now.
In motion, Reed. On first and 10, here's Love. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
18 Cardinal, 18.
They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Carter on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
Moore going in motion.
19, Lion. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll stick to the ground. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The man in motion is Watson. A 2nd down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
They'll put Everett in motion here. On the give, it's Swift. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to the air, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. Jacobs, 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The man in motion is Watson. Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Love. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is left side and taken in by Allen. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. On the option, it's Swift, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. And this one is blocked. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic for throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.